So the first type of classwork you can set is an assignment. An assignment is the most commonly used and most flexible type of task in Google Classroom. When you click on it, it opens it up just like a post. You have to create a title, you can give instructions, you can either create an entirely new resource for the activity, or you can go to something that you already have in Google Drive somewhere, or that you found and then saved to your Google Drive. Either way, those two options are there to add a resource or add a worksheet or add a task to it. You can also just leave it blank. You can look at that later on where you give instructions. I would like you to submit a Google Doc, or I'd like you to submit a PDF. That is absolutely fine, because all it'll do is it creates an assignment, which means that the student has got to, at the end of it, turn it in or hand it in. You choose who you can go with. You can give it a score out of 100 if you want. So you can say it's going to be graded out of 100, or it's going to be graded out of even 10, or whatever you want to have it graded out of. You can set a due date, and you can organize it into topics. Don't worry too much about rubrics. That's very, very American. It's longer pieces of writing. You can have like comment banks and things like that, and self-marking bits of it, but it's a bit tricky for us at this stage. Originality reports, it's if you just suspect they're just ripping it off Wikipedia, that basically scans the internet and finds out if the official line is if they needed to add a citation, i.e. they've just copied and pasted something, it'll flag it up to the student before they submit it as a little warning that you ripped it off the internet, and if they don't, it will tell you as well. So an assignment, as soon as you create an assignment, it will appear in the mark book. It has to be turned in, it has to be submitted, either the material you've given them or the material that they submit to that assignment. So that's the assignment option on Google Classroom. Probably your best bet to use as first few ones you do, and it's probably the most flexible as well.